Now let's look at the remaining options in Meet interface. As I had talked about earlier, this is the People tab, showing the list of all the participants beneath it and presenting a count of the total number of people in the meeting. So there are 3 persons in the meeting and their names are listed here. Then next to the People tab is the Chat tab, where you can chat with the other participants, because while a meeting is going on, it's advisable not all of the participants should speak at the same time, but in case they have a message to convey, they can put that in the chat box, since whatever you enter in the chat box can be read by all the participants. Next, if I close this window, you will find at the top I see the People tab. In case you want to see the people in the presentation, participants in the presentation, you can click here. In case you want to see the chat box, you can click here. This is the current time, and this is an icon indicative of your presence in the meeting. Now, this icon where M is written, in case your video is turned on, you can see your video here, and this also tells you whether you are muted or unmuted. In case you are muted, then this icon appears as red. In case you are unmuted, you can see green bars to indicate that the microphone is switched on and your audio is reachable. Lastly, I have a set of options available under ellipsis. The first option is for recording a meeting. Meeting recording is available only to the organizer of the meeting or creator of the meeting. The one who starts the meeting can record a meeting, and whatever is recorded is the conversation during the meeting, the presentations made during the meeting, the chats in the chat box, but the captions are not recorded. And the recording goes to the Google Drive folder of the meeting organizer. Additionally, a mail is also sent to the organizer with the link of the meeting recording. In the Google Drive folder, the recordings go to a separate folder called as Meet Recordings. Next option is Change Layout. There are 3 kinds of layouts available for the Google Meet screen. First option is Sidebar, where all the participants are shown in the right pane, and on the left side of the screen you can view the presentations or the names of the participants who are speaking up. In the spotlight view, the speaker is shown. The one who is the current speaker will be visible to the meet participant. For example, in the current meeting, since I am presenting something, and if Department of Computer Science shifts to spotlight mode, then my icon or video will be visible in this area, indicating that I am the speaker. Lastly, we have a tiled mode, in which the icons corresponding to all participants, or if their videos are on, their videos will be visible in a tiled manner. Right now I am to the tiled mode. There are 3 participants in the meeting. One of the participants is me, who is visible here, and the remaining 2 participants are visible in tiled mode. So whatever be the number of participants, all the participants are not going to be visible in case I have participants in numbers of hundreds or 200s, but a selected few, let me say 12 to 16 participants, can be seen on the screen. Next option in layout is for switching over to full screen. If you don't want to see the other options on the boundaries of this full screen, for example, you can see the taskbar at the bottom, some other window in the background, then you can switch over to the full screen mode. If I switch over to full screen mode, I don't see anything at the borders or sides. I just see the Google Meet screen. And after I have finished with the Google Meeting, I can switch back to the normal mode by pressing the escape key. The next option is turn on captions. As we had seen, the options can be turned on and off from here also. And next is the settings option. Settings option is normally used for audio and video setting. If you want to test your speakers, you can test the speakers from here. You can check your microphone from here. In case there is an inbuilt microphone and you have attached an external microphone, you can switch over between the two by using the drop down list from here. Similarly, if you have multiple sets of speakers, you can choose any of the speaker by selecting the appropriate speaker from the drop down list. Same thing happens for video. You have a webcam on your laptop or desktop, and you might also have an external camera, so you can choose which camera you want to work from by selecting the appropriate camera from here. And you can also change the resolution of the sent and received picture. So settings is meant for audio and video settings. So that's all in the options available. Now let's have a brief overview of our Google Meet scenario.